In today's game, fighting once a year is almost becoming the new norm, which is a real shame. A lot of the top guys in boxing today, a lot of the guys who you will see make an appearance on a top 10 pound for pound list, they are only going to be fighting once this year. And there's a good chance that one fight they're having won't be against your most desired opponent. Boxing has all kinds of problems at the moment. But setting the standard as usual down at super flyweight, 115 pounds, Roman Gonzalez of Nicaragua and Juan Francisco Estrada of Mexico are going to be having their third fight. October 16th, they fought in February. It was one of the fights of 2021, which has not been a great year. And Chocolatito is going to have to try and do better than he did, even though many people felt he deserved to win. Was it a split decision or a unanimous decision loss? I forget now. But he narrowly lost to Estrada. And Estrada himself felt the fight was a draw. That says a lot. If you put in that kind of shift in 12 rounds, you're a top-level professional, and you say the fight was probably a draw, it means you probably deserve to lose. Chocolatito put on the afterburners in the last round, and I think just nicked that one, 7-5. He's 34. We know he's already past his physical prime. He's fighting at a weight which doesn't really suit him. It was like kind of Lomachenko at lightweight, maybe a little bit worse. And he is now, it seems a little bit unfair, going to have to try and put in that kind of energy again, that kind of passion in a third fight to try and get that decision and go 2-1 up, even though many people feel he's 2-0. Fantastic fight, though. One of the top fights of the year again. The second fight was tremendous. Just the fluidity, the stamina of these guys. Some may say, oh, they're not hitting that hard. But it's partly because of actually how defensively responsible both of them are as well. Chocolatito has his own come-forward method where he slips with a lot of shots. He ducks, he rolls away. You've got to look at the subtlety in his game. And Estrada is a beautiful counterpuncher. They're both tremendous. It seems a bit unfair what's happened to Rungvisai, the Thai fighter. He was mandatory to have his third fight with Estrada. He's 1-1 with him. But he's just been pushed out of the picture, I think, because Chocolatito Estrada is easier to monetize. Rungvisai right now doesn't have a fight scheduled. And he's the oldest of the three. 34 going on 35 at super flyweight, when you've had so many wars, is almost beyond ancient. And yet these three guys are still performing incredibly well. Testament to their conditioning and everything else. Who I would favour right now in this third fight really depends on how much Chocolatito's body is holding up. He first became a world champion in 2008. He went on an incredible streak of just chewing everyone up. Many knockouts. He had a lot of tough fights. Back to back, he had two of the toughest fights at 115 pounds because he got the WBC title off Quadras, didn't he? Very tough fight where you saw that his physical presence isn't the same. Then he had that really tough first fight with Rungvisai, which he arguably deserved to win. Then he got knocked out by Rungvisai in the rematch. Then he was off. Then he had knee trouble, knee surgery. He came back. He was off again. Then he came back. You can't normally do this for a little guy who's 5'3" at 115 pounds. But yet, here he is. And he's having a third attempt now at Estrada, having won one, probably deserved to win two. And if he gets past Estrada, he will have to fight his boogeyman, Rungvisai. Fancy that for a schedule. Not sure who I favour there between these two. But what's important is they are setting the standard for what boxing should be. Every other division should take note. What are the meaningful fights? Where are they? Let's make them happen so we can progress the division.